Good first step. We've got a long way to go to protecting drivers. The most important thing that the drivers want is the right to form a union, which these settlements do not create and is currently not allowed under federal law. So, that's the most important thing. But, these were good things. These settlements will put money into the pockets of drivers right away and give some minimum protections around minimum pay, give them sick leave, things like that. So this is a good start, but we've got a long way to go. So on Uber and Lyft rides, passengers are charged sales tax, and they're charged a fee to pay for workers' compensation insurance for drivers. That's called the Black Car Fund fee. So you'll see those at the bottom of every bill. For the years under question here, the Attorney General's office is alleging that Uber and Lyft was taking that money out of the pockets of the drivers instead of out of the passengers' fees, which is what they were required to do. Neither side is conceding that the other side is right, but Uber and Lyft have agreed to pay the money anyway. From our perspective, the driver's perspective, what matters is the drivers get their money back, not calling anybody names. So people who take these jobs really ranges, and some of that depends on where you're doing the work. So in New York City, this is absolutely a full-time job. You need to get licensed by the Taxi and Limousine Commission, which requires exams and courses and drug tests and getting a certain kind of car and a certain kind of insurance. And once you've jumped through all those hoops, which can cost tens of thousands of dollars, you become a full-time driver. So in New York City, we see really predominantly it's full-time drivers who make a living trying to feed their families with these wages. Outside of New York City, it's more variable. Some people absolutely do this full-time, and this is their job. Other people come and go into the job and out of the job. So, maybe you are saving up money for a vacation, or you want to pay for your daughter's wedding or something. You might do this for a few months, or you may have a couple of part-time jobs, and this fills in the gaps when you're not getting scheduled enough hours, that kind of stuff. So we see some of that. But more of this industry are people who are using this money to feed their families than you would imagine, especially in New York City.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.